Did you know that every human alive today can trace their ancestry back to Eastern Africa? This fact, often overlooked in mainstream history, is the foundation of Zeinab Badawi's groundbreaking book, An African History of Africa. Published in April 2024 by Haus Publishing, this work is not just a history book, it's a manifesto for reclaiming Africa's narrative. Zeinab Badawi, a renowned broadcast journalist and historian, takes readers on a journey spanning over 200,000 years, from the emergence of Homo sapiens to the end of apartheid in 1994. Her book has been hailed as a decolonizing force in African historiography, blending academic rigor with the accessibility of media storytelling. But what makes this book truly unique? It's the insider's perspective. Badawi isn't just a scholar, she's a storyteller who bridges the gap between academia and the public. Her deep roots in African history and her journalistic flair make this book a compelling read for both experts and newcomers. The book's scope is vast, yet it's anchored in specific details that often get glossed over. For example, Badawi emphasizes that Homo sapiens originated in Eastern Africa, likely in what is now Ethiopia or Kenya. This scientific precision challenges the fragmented view of African history often taught in Western curricula. The book also highlights the role of African women in shaping history, a perspective that's frequently overshadowed by male-dominated narratives. Badawi's work is a reminder that African history is not just a prelude to colonialism, it's a continuous, self-contained story of human development and political struggle. One of the book's most striking features is its publisher, Haus Publishing. This independent London press focuses on African and Middle Eastern voices, a choice that reflects the book's mission to challenge the dominance of Western publishers in African literature. But this decision isn't without controversy. Some critics argue that a small press limits the book's academic credibility and reach. Others point to the ongoing debate about the exact origin of Homo sapiens, with some researchers arguing for a Southern African origin over Eastern Africa. Despite these controversies, An African History of Africa has made a significant impact. It's been reviewed in high-profile publications like The Guardian and the Journal of West African History, indicating its relevance to both public and academic audiences. The book's conclusion at the end of apartheid in 1994 connects directly to modern Africa, where the struggle for democracy and equality remains a central theme. By emphasizing Eastern Africa as the cradle of humanity, Badawi also reinforces the modern identity of countries like Ethiopia, Kenya, and Tanzania, which are increasingly celebrated in tourism and cultural diplomacy. In many ways, Zeinab Badawi's work is a reflection of modern Africa itself, resilient, dynamic, and unapologetically proud of its heritage. Her success as a female historian and journalist mirrors the growing prominence of African women in leadership, media, and academia. This book is not just a history lesson, it's a call to action. It challenges us to rethink what we know about Africa and to see its history as a vital part of the human story. So, what's next for African historiography? As Badawi's book shows, the future lies in reclaiming the narrative and telling it from an insider's perspective. The story of Africa is far from over, it's just beginning.